And open up where the glutes and the hamstrings meet, right? So the back of your thighs stretch and the glutes open a little bit further, a little bit wider. And lengthen your spine right through the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders down. There you go. Press in deep through the hands, right? Breathing in and breathing out. And one more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Now bring your arms all the way over to the right side. So this is where the second yoga mat comes in handy. But if you don't mind just putting your fingers on the gravel there, just go as far as you can to the right and reach into that left side of your body, right? So you're breathing in, breathing out. Anchor your left hip down and breathe, right? So your arms are all the way to the right, your head is to the right, and you're stretching that left side of your body. You're kind of like hanging to the left, like puffing it out. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Elongate your spine, you guys, as you do this. Keep stretching nice and long. And as we breathe out, we'll come back to the center and we'll walk the arms all the way over to the left as far as you can. Stretch through the spine and draw your head and your chest down. So head and chest come down. Right hip is anchored to the right heel. And just try to open up that right side of the body. Breathe deeply, you guys. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Let's come right back to the center and take that right hand to your right foot. And that left arm's going to go all the way to the right and then rise up. And we'll come up to the hips. So we're going to do a few different openings today. Just open up through the chest and go as far back as you can. And then go back the way you came in. So you're gonna come around, squeeze the belly, squeeze down, and bring that left hand to your left foot, and that right arm goes around to the side and swing it around. Yeah, go ahead and open up, you guys. Rise up, open up, open up. Reach. And then swing and reverse. This time we're gonna make it into a full circle. So you come around with that right hand, and that left arm goes around. And this time you're gonna go back, and you're gonna reach that left arm to your left foot, and bring that right arm up and circle it around and sweep. Yeah. And then you reverse. So you're going to go over to the left. Yay. There you go. Rise up. Reaching back. Pick up that left hand. Circle it around and coming through. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's come forward onto hands and knees and get through that tail area, right? So you're just gonna roll through that base of the spine and open up like right down here, you guys, right across here. You're gonna get that part to move. So you're going from the base of your spine. It starts down here. So you wave up to the head and then round down there, squeeze. Try that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more time, nice inhale and exhale. Good, come into neutral position, walk those hands forward. Make sure that the knees are right under the hips, stretch all the way out, and bring your chest and chin down, squeeze your shoulders. Get that really good opening, you guys. Push your shoulder blades down your back, stretch your chest forward, hug your ribs in, hollow out the belly, and breathe. So sitting bones up high to the sky, you're gonna wanna really stretch open your glutes. Inhale, and exhale, and 1 more time, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Come right back up onto all fours. Take that right leg out. So stretch it out super, super straight, you guys. I want you guys to try to squeeze through the glute, hug through the belly, nice and strong. Get that left arm out, lift through the chest, and stretch through the arm. Okay, so you're gonna breathe in, breathe out. Stretch your left arm forward more, right leg further back. Pull the belly in. Lift your thigh up. Everybody lift your thigh up, not your foot or your shin. Your foot and shin is kicking back. Yeah, your thigh is lifting. For 3, kick it up further. 2, and then bend that knee. Go ahead and reach back. Keep your hand there. Lift your chest. Squeeze your foot in. Catch your foot. See if you can catch it. And then lift. And open up the hip. Open up the belly. Open up the chest. Lift a little higher. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. And then we'll tuck it right in and squeeze the knee into the chest and give it a good hug. Pull it in. Breathe in deep, you guys. Just breathe in, breathe out. You're gonna take that foot and turn it like you're gonna do tree pose. Open that knee out. So that foot's gonna go against your leg and open like you're doing tree pose. And you're gonna take that left arm over to the left and lift open. Left arm over to the left, you guys. Left arm on the ground. So that would be this one over here. Left on the ground. Yep. And open. There you go. And just really push open your hips like tree pose. For 3, open your throat. 2, And 1. Beautiful. Let's come right back down. Awesome. Open up through cat-cow. Get this nice reach. Open through the spine. And come right into neutral position. Take your left leg all the way out. Give it a good stretch, you guys. Now make sure you're not lifting like this with your foot. You want the legs straight. Try to lift your thigh. Extend opposite arm. Lift through the chest. And get a little higher with your leg. So unbend your knee. Kick your foot back more. And then lift your thigh up. Yeah. Lift your chest up. Straighten out the back of your knee. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Beautiful. Keep working that stretch. And then bend it in. Reach back. See if you can catch that foot. See if you can lift your thigh. Open up front of the hips. Stretch your belly. Stretch your chest up. Throat up, everybody. 2. And then tuck it in. And grab hold of that knee and squeeze. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. All right, then that foot's gonna come to tree pose. So you're gonna be down like that. It's gonna come like tree pose, and then you'll go over to the right and lift up. Yeah, so your right hand goes down to the side. I know you guys don't want to touch the red, so your hand's in the wrong spot. You're putting your hand like this because you're like, I don't want to touch. So your hand, it's really hard to do it this way. You gotta have the arm out to the side. It's gotta be on the ground. Yeah, so second yoga mat will be good, right? So it'll help to stabilize you more. You want to open up, lean to the side. Yes, open up your hips. Beautiful. Release it back into the center and come into downward dog. Woohoo! All right, let's reach all the way back. Hollow out the belly. Now open up your feet a little bit wider than your hips here, you guys. Push the shoulders down and bend through your spine a little bit more. Open up your hips. So you're gonna stretch those hamstrings down to your heels, heels down, and pull your sitting bones. That's where your bum creases, right? Your crease of your hips are gonna go up to the sky. We're opening that up, so don't use your back. Use the strength of your thighs and the hip joint to get that. And then bend your spine a little bit more forward. And now take your right hand and reach for your left foot, ankle, shin. See if you can get over there. And squeeze into the belly and press. Beautiful. Bring that right hand back. And take your left hand and reach for that right ankle, foot, or shin, wherever you can reach for. So it's almost like you're pulling the leg towards you when you do this as your chest is going down. For 3, 2, beautiful. Bring it right back into center. Come into plank position. Hold the core nice and strong. Now you guys want to activate right here on the sides of the arms and the body here. So hug it in. Like you want to hug in those armpits, like squeeze them really strong, and hug the belly and keep your head, neck up. Glide your body forward and come down. Yes. Glide more forward, you guys, more forward and come up. More forward. Now push it all the way back and reach back. And we're gonna do that again. So press back as deep as you can, you guys. Push your weight into your legs, heels down, hamstrings down, butt cheeks up and wide. Now come forward into plank, head is up. Come more forward as you go down, come more forward. Come more forward as you slide up, more forward. Come, drag your body forward more. And then press yourself back. Good, so you're practicing your strength in a forward position. We're going a little bit slower this evening, wherever we are. And come into plank, we'll do it one more time. Come forward, into plank. Draw your body more forward when you go down. More forward, forward, forward. And then even more forward when you come up. Slide your body up, 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 up. And then press it all the way back, right? Tricky stuff. Let's bring that right leg up to the sky. Kick it up super high. Get that nice reach open. Breathe deeply. Now tuck that knee into the chest. Squeeze it in. Squeeze the nose to the knee. Give it a nice strong squeeze. And do that one more time. Reach it all the way up. And squeeze the knee in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And take that leg underneath your left arm. So take it under your left arm, straight across. And you guys are gonna come into plank position. Squeeze your inner thighs. The leg is on the ground. Your chest and your body and your torso is like plank, okay? So you're gonna move forward and come down little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going forward. 4, legs straight. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. Turn the body, and you're gonna straighten out both legs. Stretch your feet, stretch your toes all the way out, and lift up. I wanna see you guys stretching your shin bones out. Pressing your feet into the ground. Toes should be down. Flat feet, straight legs. Stretch them further for 4. Stretch them further. 3, 2, and 1. All right, unwind, come back into that three-legged dog. Reach it up there, kick it up higher. Now squeeze into that quadricep and that hamstring of your standing leg. So I want you guys to bend a little bit more forward in that downward dog toward your standing leg. Yes, bend a little more forward. All right, beautiful. Tuck that knee into the chest again and step it all the way up. Ground your back foot, rise up into warrior one. Hips are nice and strong and grounded. Bring the hands together right in front of the heart, right? Hold this out nice and strong, reach up. And as you exhale, squeeze the belly and come down for 1. Rise up again, lift. Squeeze the tummy, lift. Exhale, squeeze your belly and come down. Try that again, 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze and bow down. Squeeze the tummy. Good, go a little further. 1 more time, back foot is grounded. Warrior one, you guys. And squeeze. Now bring those hands right there and shift your leg strength back and forth. So you're just gonna keep lunging those legs back and forth. For 4, 3, keep changing your legs. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead into plank position again. Hold the leg up in the air if you want to get that extra strength. Move forward as you go down, you guys. Forward. Forward as you come up. And press it all the way back. Woohoo! All right, get those shoulders wide, get your head all the way down. Now left leg comes up to the sky. Go ahead and kick it up there. Square your shoulders, open up through the chest, and kick that leg higher. Bend toward your right leg a little bit more. So reach down to that spine, keep your arms super, super toned. Tuck your knee in, squeeze your belly. Lift it all the way up again. Tuck that knee in and squeeze your tummy, squeeze. Now bring that leg under your right arm, you guys. Bring it all the way out there, stretch it out. Stretch forward into plank, stretch into plank. I know, everybody thinks they know what I'm gonna do next. Stretch into plank. 2 legs kicking out straight and do your little pulses. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze those legs. 4, 3, 2. And then we come up, you guys, and you just twist open. But you want to stretch these legs right here, those lower legs. Stretch them out. Push your toes down. Tops of the feet down. Your feet are on the ground. Your shin bones are stretching. The tops of your feet are on the ground. The bottoms of your feet are on the ground. Toes are down. Stretch the tops of your feet more, you guys. Toes should not be in the air. They should be pressing into the ground. Both legs. Open your chest. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale, and then unwind and step it through. Tuck that foot forward. Woo! Come into warrior one on side 2. Okay, so rise up. Yeah. Ground through your hips here. So push your hips down, front leg bend. Hands to the heart. Reaching up. Now exhale, squeeze your tummy. Rise up, lift. Exhale, squeeze your tummy. 2 more, inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze the tummy. And 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze the tummy. Bring your hands down and you're just gonna change your legs. You're gonna lunge the back leg, lunge the front leg, lunge the back leg, lunge the front leg, and keep doing it. Your hands are glued in spot for 4, 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Come into plank. Let's do it, you guys. Get nice and strong here. Tone up that glute. Okay, so you're in plank, leg in the air. Move forward as you come down. Move more forward as you rise up. Move more forward. And press all the way back. Get away from your hands. Push all the way back. And get your whole spine to bend toward your legs. Legs are straight. Ankles strong. Knees do not have a bend to them. Breathe in, breathe out. Now widen those shoulders, you guys. Widen your shoulders. Take your right leg up to the sky again and bend your knee in the air. And this time we're going to get that foot to really work. The back of your heel to work. So pull the heel toward the back of your left shoulder. Keep your arms pushing straight and strong. So like hollow out your armpits and lift them from the ground. Don't let them sag. Lift them up. Lift that knee higher and turn it a little bit more. For 3. You guys got this. 2. Flip over into wild thing. You're gonna bring that foot down. Try to walk that foot closer to your hand if you can, and then reach up and straighten out the other leg. Yeah. So all the way up into your wild thing. That's it. Press your leg long and strong. Open up your chest, your bicep. Keep reaching a little further. Breathe in, breathe out. Hug in through the belly. Stretch your tummy. Unlock it, unlock it, unlock it. And unwind. Woo! Step that foot forward. All right, so we're gonna take a pyramid, and I know this might not be easy if you don't have blocks or something like that, but do your best. Hands should be grounded. legs straight. You want to tone and squeeze the quad here. So make this leg as strong as possible and press into your back leg like you're gonna walk backwards. Everybody stepping into your back leg like you're gonna start to walk backwards as you bow over this front leg, and feel that strength. Back leg strong. Reach down and bow. Square off your hips. Everybody take your left hip and move it down closer to the floor and pull your right hip further back. Your left hip rolls down closer to the floor. Which one's my left, Lorella? I'm lost. And that right one pulls back a little bit more for 3, 2, standing split. Now shift into your front and pick up that back leg. Lift it all the way up. Squeeze your quad, add a crunch there, and use your belly strength, hip flexor strength, quad strength to bend closer. Kick that leg higher and squeeze into it. For 4, you can wrap your hands around if you want to. 3, 2, now tuck in and get into a little perch, a little squat right here. Tuck in and get down as low as you can. Look up. Yep, there you go. Squeeze that foot up and then press it up again. So we go 1 and then squeeze down, look up, chest up like you're gonna squat, and then press. 2, come down to your deep squat into your hip, and then press up. And 1 more time, deep squat into your hip, and press up. Now you're gonna squat it in and take that foot right next to the other foot, cross it behind your leg, and come into this deep bend. Squeeze into the belly. And then bring those hands down and step back into plank. Woo! All right, so from this plank position, your feet are together in the middle. So it's a little different than the way we normally do it. Feet are together in the middle. Feet are together, meaning not separate. Yep, you got it! And in the middle, meaning not to the right or to the left. Yes, we got it now. Come all the way down. Awesome. Inhale, draw forward and up. Exhale back. Keep those feet together. We're gonna try that again. Come forward, keep those feet nice and tight. So good, you guys. Come down and forward more, feet tight. Draw it up even more. Keep those feet tight as you push back. Go ahead all the way back. Yay, 1 more time, feet are touching, come forward, keep them touching, come down, come up, feet are touching, that's so hard. And bring it all the way back. I know that's a hard one. Bring it all the way back, good. Now separate those feet again and bring that left leg up to the sky. Kick it up there and bend your knee in the air. And again, you guys are gonna try to get that knee to bend more, activate the calf and the heel and everything. So you're gonna get that left heel to move to your right shoulder. Keep bending it more and pulling that knee to the left more. How they looking?
Looking good.
All right, that's what I say.
I'm gonna find you guys.
We're everywhere. It's a secret. I'm gonna step that foot all the way forward. Step it through, you guys, and come into our pyramid. So leg is straight, okay? And you're gonna try to, you know, like this is where the muscle gets weak right here. We have this kind of not really bent and not really straight. So I want you guys to get this muscle right here and squeeze it up, and that's gonna strengthen your quad and it's gonna stretch out the hamstring. And get that all the way strong as you come down and step into your back leg like you're gonna walk backwards, okay? So step into it, get your weight into it and fold forward. Roll that right hip down, left hip back, squeeze that kneecap up and bend a little bit more as you breathe in and breathe out. Do that again, breathe in, keep that leg strong and breathe out. Beautiful, step into that leg and lift into standing split. Come all the way up, you guys. Now again, flex that kneecap. Don't let it just hang there. You want to pull that kneecap up. That's your quad strength. Get that kick a little bit higher. 2, and then we'll tuck it all the way in, you guys. So come down into that squat. Come down and lift your chest. Go down a little bit lower. And then go ahead and reach it up in that standing split. Kick it up. And do that again. Come down, squeeze into your tummy. Hips are square. And reach it up. Woo! 2 more, you guys. Come all the way in. Lift the chest. And reach it up. And 1 more time. Come all the way in. And reach it up. All right, you are gonna cross that foot behind the other one. So you line up your feet next to each other. Pinky toes like kind of touch each other, right? And you bend forward as deeply as you can. Yes. You're trying to straighten out your back leg more than your front leg. And squeeze into it. Roll your hips a little bit more forward for 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Unwind, step back into plank. All right, so your feet are gonna be apart in plank like hip width or maybe even wider. And you're gonna turn to face that over there. There's no wall there. I was gonna say that wall. Turn to face the side there. Pick up this arm and pull it straight up with the elbow. So elbow on top of elbow. All right, pull the elbow to the sky. And then extend your arm up. Now lift through your hips. Lift through your hips. Breathe deeply. Yes. Lift your top leg up. Go ahead, Pete, Tom, go. Yes, Rhonda, there you go. Take that leg into tree pose. Yes. We did this last night. You'll do it again, right? Grab that top foot with your hand. Maureen will show you how. And kick it up there. If you're holding on, keep holding on and bring that foot up to the top of your mat. Did we get there? Yeah. Yes! Come into our crescent lunge and rise up. Lift. Drop your back knee down and draw back. Bring your thumbs to your forehead and press back. Reach your hands back to your leg. See if you can clasp your hands together. Reach more open. 2. Beautiful. Release. Come back into plank. Woohoo! All right, let's try it on side 2. You guys ready over there, James? Show off. Feet are apart. Turn to the side. Pull the elbow up high first. Pull that elbow up high. Yep, take that top arm all the way up. Take that top arm all the way up. Lift your top leg up. Lift, lift, lift. There you go. Take it to tree pose. That's it. That's beautiful. Grab your foot and kick it up into your extension. And take that foot to the front of the yoga mat. Yeah. Come into our lunge. We did it! Rise up. Drop the back knee down. Reach it back further. Reach the hands back further to the leg and clasp back. You got it, good. Open up through the heart. Nice job. Release it back into the center. Awesome. All right, let's come into plank. 3 vinyasa flows, feet apart. And we're practicing keeping the navel in, ribs packed in, okay? So come down to the ground, move forward as you do it. Come up and move more forward. Go back and go all the way back. So you're just getting the energy to really move. So pull the energy forward to the crown of the head. Go more forward when you go down. Go even more forward when you go up. So you're moving that energy. And then bring it all the way back to the tail. Okay, we got one more time. Forward, forward, and forward. And then all the way back. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's take that right leg up to the sky. Flex your foot. It's a little different work here, you guys. Point your toes down. Turn your toes to the side. So you're gonna flex your foot and turn your toes to the right, yes? Leg is straight. Try not to drop your leg to the ground. Keep it up and move the leg over to the shoulder, right to the side. And then kick it back. So we go 1, over to the side, kick it back. 2, keep 2 arms straight, over to the side. 3, flex your foot, keep the arms straight. Good, 4, so good you guys. 5, very nice. And 6, beautiful. Let's tuck that in, step it all the way forward. Ground the back foot and rise up into our warrior 2. We're gonna do a quick warrior 2, reach all the way down you guys. Nice, get low as you can, open up in through the hips. And then we'll take it to Skandasana. So hang on, I'm just gonna be like you guys. Hang on a second. So you're in this position, and then you come into Skandasana, which is this lunge. So you're gonna lunge back. And then go as deep as you can into the lunge and turn open. And then we'll rise up again into warrior 2. And take it back to Skandasana. Lunge. And open up again. And then rise up into warrior 2 again. Good, and this time straighten out the leg for triangle pose. Don't do that. Come into triangle pose. Bend that spine all the way to the side. Hold the belly in and keep lifting that lower belly. Falling today. Rise up, come into twist. Bring it around. Squeeze your belly. Reach that top arm arm all the way up. Squeeze your tummy, you guys. Squeeze your tummy. Turn it into your thigh. Go for it. Reach that arm up higher, you guys. Reach it up for 4, 3, 2, and then unwind all the way. Come back to the front, and then reach your hands and come into plank. Yes, all the way down. Inhaling up. Squeeze the arms in tight. Lift. Stretch it into downward dog. Woo! All right, you guys are gonna take that left leg straight up to the sky like we did on the other side. Flex your foot, toes point down with the flex. Then rotate your thigh to the side. Just rotate it. So your toes point to the left. It is a straight leg. Don't drop the leg, just move over to the side. Side and back. And back. Good. Try 3 more. And back. Keep the belly strong. 2. Looks so good. And 1. Woohoo! Tuck that knee in. Step it all the way forward. All right, we'll come into warrior 2 on this side. So in our warrior 2, you guys get down as low as you can. Open up through the chest. That's it. And we'll take it to Skandasana. So this is where you lunge into that back leg, flex the foot, and reach up. Lift up the chest. Good. Come back into warrior 2. Come back into warrior 2. Take the Skandasana lunge again. Go a little deeper this time. Whoa. Got no grounding today. Flex the foot. Good. Come back into warrior 2. Get open, open, open. Triangle pose. Straighten out your legs like triangle position, okay? Extend forward as deep as you can with the lower back to the left. Yes. Take that top arm up. Hug in through the lower belly. You guys stay active in your lower belly. Lift. Lift. And then rise up and come into the twist. Twist it around. Bring that all the way around and lift that top arm up. Okay, so tone it through the tummy. Lift that arm up a little bit higher. Breathe in deeply for 4. Stay strong, chest open. 3, 2, and cartwheel those hands and go into plank position again. Whew. All right, we got 1 more standing series. You guys come all the way down to the ground. Inhale into your up dog, lift it up, draw it up, and then the energy goes all the way back. Yes, jump your feet to your hands. Go ahead and straighten out through the legs. Push them a little straighter. Pull your kneecaps up and move your hips a little bit more forward. Draw your lower belly down along your lap. Elongate your chest down to your knees and stretch your forehead down. So your feet are strong. Wrap the hands around the backs of your legs. And let's try this one if you guys want to try this with me. You're going to bring your fingers right underneath your heels like this, and you're going to step on your hands. So you cup like this. You cup your heel. Yep, and your elbows and forearms are behind your legs. And then you get your nose to the knees, and now you straighten out your legs. Squeeze your legs straighter. Squeeze them straighter. Unbend the knees more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's come into chair pose. Nice job, you guys. So when you guys come into chair pose, hug into the hips here. Like, think about narrowing all this from here to here. Just hug that in and do the same thing here. So narrow everything in. Yep. And then reach up with the chest. Breathe deeply. Okay, we rise up for eagle pose. Cross that right thigh over left. Sink into it. Right arm underneath. Squeeze your shins together. Woo. Lift the elbows high. Breathe deeply. Squeeze into the hips a little bit more. Narrow those points, you guys. 2. And rise up and send that leg back. Send that leg back. Squeeze through the glutes. Belly is strong. 2 and 1. Bring the feet together. Come into our back bend. Reach open. Forward fold. Legs tight. Squeeze into the tummy. Narrow in those frontal legs. Widen into the back. Get your lower belly to come down a little bit more. Chest down a little bit more. Let your head drop, you guys. Don't hold on anymore. Let your head drop. Let your forehead bow in. Yep. Forehead bows in. There you go. That's it. All right, come back into chair pose. Nice. So good. Again, narrow, skinny all this in. Right hip up in through each point and sink into it. Right into chair pose. Lift up. Left comes over right. Squeeze. Left underneath. Left arm under. Lift those elbows. Narrow in through those hips and thighs. Everything is strong. 2 and 1. Come up into balance and reach it back into standing stick. Reach it all the way back. 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg all the way back, you guys, and turn your feet in the direction that you're facing. Make sure your feet are wide. Make sure they're aligned. Open up through the legs. You want to push right here, you guys, the sides of your upper thighs out to the side. So push from there rather than the ankles. So squeeze your inner ankles toward each other and push your upper thighs out. Lift through the chest and come all the way forward. Make sure your hips are rolling forward. Weight is on the front of your feet, not on the heels. Grab the outside of your feet if you can. Hook those fingers there, elbows to the sky. Hollow out your belly. So you want to really take your lower belly and pull it into the pelvis. Like really pit it in there. Sitting bones up high, flex your glutes. So you got to get those glutes up and out there. And the hamstrings stretch down. Push the outer thighs out. Squeeze the inner ankles in. Elongate your chest a little bit more. So you breathe in and breathe out. Clasp the hands together behind the back and lift. Straighten out your elbows. Go ahead and lift them over. Straighten out your elbows. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Use the arms to push the chest down a little bit more. So release the shoulders into this stretch a little bit more, you guys, for 3, 2. All right, left hand comes down, right hand behind the back, lift the chest up, turn and face the front, and bring that left ear to the ground. Pull that elbow and shoulder back. So maybe this hand can go further back. Maybe you can reach for your thigh here or something like that. Right, so you want to just pull open a little bit more. And release it center. Bring that left hand back, right hand down. You do the same thing on the other side. Lift the chest, turn over, yeah? Your chest comes up from the ground. Your right ear can fall to the ground. You can take that hand and reach it all the way back to your thigh if you want to, and just keep stretching that chest and that shoulder a little bit more. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, you guys. All right, let's release, rise up, take it to the front, come into our deep squat. Feet are gonna be apart. Come all the way down to your squat. Sink into your hips, sink down, sink down, sink down. So you're gonna try to release around that 360 degree at the hip joint, okay? So sitting bones wide, hamstrings get the stretch. Lift and stretch your lower back. Lift, stretch that lower back. Move your lower back forward and come down with your lower back, your chest, and your head. So your hips are back. You guys are stretching your lower back a little bit more forward. Squeeze into the belly. 2 and 1. Come forward into crow pose. Lift up. Squeeze those knees. Lift up one foot, lift up the other foot, connect your big toes, squeeze your heels to your bum, squeeze your bum to your heels, and keep charging it for 4, 3, 2, release down for boat pose. So you're gonna come down and come into boat pose. You're gonna charge your hips into the ground and squeeze and narrow those points at the front of your thighs and your hips. Lift through the chest. You're gonna open up through the arms, reach open, lift the chest and open the arms. Lift the chest, open the arms for 4. You got it. 3. Nice job. 2 and 1. Drop the feet down, reach up in the tabletop position. Lift all the way up in the tabletop. Squeeze the navel in. Inner thighs are strong. Kick your right leg out, you guys. Lift your booty. Kick that right leg out and lift your booty. Yes! We need a lift. Let's go for 4. Uber that butt up there. 3. Now keep your leg up. Just drop your hips down. Keep your leg up. Don't touch the ground. Just push your butt all the way back, but don't touch the ground. Push it all the way back. Do that again. Come up. Push. Come all the way down. Don't touch the ground. Just push it back. Keep your leg up. Push your butt all the way back. All the way back. Good. Drop that foot down. Come into tabletop position again. Squeeze the booty. Squeeze it up there. Other leg. Kick it out. So you don't want your leg up higher than your other knee right now. Just keep it, try to keep it in line with the knee. Do your best. And squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt. Yes. Keep the leg there. Come on down. Squeeze the hips all the way back. Don't touch the ground. Just keep going back. And try that again. Come up. And go back. Woo-hoo! And come up. Drop it down. Come into boat pose again. Squeeze your tummy. This time you're going to cross one ankle over the other. Yes, doesn't matter which one because we'll do the other. You tap down 1, 2, 3. Lower belly's working. 4, 5, and 6. You're going gonna grab hold of the back of the legs, lift and open. If you can grab your feet, ankles, you do that. You're gonna lift and open and pull your lower back up and forward. Up and forward, 2 and 1. Cross the other ankle over, right up on top. Open up through the arms, and we tap down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use that lower belly. 7 and 8. Bring it all the way up again. Grab those legs, open it up, bend, together, and open. Open, bend, in and together, and one more time, bend, in and together. Beautiful. Drop the heels down, rolling it back. We're gonna do 3 rolls. So we go down, squeeze your tummy, come up, squeeze your tummy and come forward. 1, come all the way down. Use your belly, come all the way up. Anchor your lower belly into your sacrum. You can do this. Good. 2, keep your shoulders squared. And one more time, anchor it in. And 3, come all the way down onto your back. You guys, bring those legs up, arms down by your side, extend the legs. We're gonna be working the 100s. Yes, do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. You are squeezing your waist like crazy, like a mad person. You are just squeezing your waist in, but you're not tensing up your face. We want that to be soft and beautiful and relaxed, right? Face should be untense. And the belly's got a lot of work going on. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted if you're able to. Keep squeezing the navel down, wrapping your waist in, and breathing, breathing, breathing. We are working strong here, guys. Woo! Sorry, gotta check on the time. I'm losing my time. All right, here we go. I got 3 more sets. After your 3rd set, you guys, inhaling and exhaling is 1 set. Do that 3 times and then lie on your back. Woo! Nice. Very good. Woo! Keep the tummy nice and strong here. Breathing in, breathing out. Tucking knees into chest. Dropping the feet down. Bringing your legs over to one side, your arms the other way. Try to twist, you guys. When you bring your knees to one side and your arms to the other, try to twist from here, like from that pelvic floor. This is a difference. Instead of twisting from here, from your waist, try to twist from here, from the pelvic floor. See if you can get that rotation more, okay? So you're gonna twist as deeply as you can from the pelvic floor, and then come right up and do the same thing on the other side. So again, twist from the roots. And breathe deeply. Just breathing in, breathing out. Yeah. Come right in, cross that right ankle over the left, grab the legs and pull right in here. We're just gonna get a quick little hip here and then we'll come into some deeper stuff. Let's bring that foot down, keep that leg just like that. Just bring your legs over to the left. And again, you guys are twisting from here, pelvic floor, twist from here. So let this be your motion right down here. As you reach the arms open, or you can do cactus arms, but breathing in, breathing out. Elongate your spine, draw that belly in. Beautiful, bring it right back into the center. And you're gonna flex that right foot up and flex that left leg out. You're gonna lift your nose if you can to the knee, otherwise you put your head down. This leg is gonna be straight, and again, you strengthen your quad through here. This muscle right here is pulling in and up. As you pull that lower leg into you, try to feel like you're stretching your hamstring here away. Stretch that hamstring back while the shin is coming in. Navel's in. Bend the knee and pull it right up to the shoulder, right up to the outside of your shoulder, and then get your head all the way down. Open that leg out to the side. Reach it out to the side of that bent knee. And then bring it right back in. And then we'll take that left ankle over the right. So again, we try to twist from this root area. So grab in through here and you stretch from that area as well. Shoulders relaxed. Just get this quick stretch. And then we'll take the legs down over to the right. Again, your rotation happens. Root, pelvic floor. Right? So twist from there rather than from the waist. Arms can be out or they can be bent. Breathing deeply, you guys, breathing deeply. Just relaxing through the face. Woo. Come right back in and take that left leg up, lift through the head. Squeeze your quad, so check it out. Look at that kneecap. It shouldn't be bent like that. You're never gonna get a hamstring stretch that way. It's gotta be in that stretch. Pull the lower leg toward you, press that hamstring away from you. And see if you can get that good kick. Bottom leg is straight out. Sorry, forgot to tell you that. Sorry. Keep pulling, pulling, pulling. And then we bend the knee and bring that knee to the shoulder and bring that head down. And open that hip out to the side. So your knee bends to the left shoulder and get that nice stretch. Beautiful. Let's release that down. Tuck both knees into the chest. Rock yourself up into seated. Awesome. Take it to double pigeon. So left shin on top of right. Excuse me, right shin on top of left, or whatever. You know, we'll get one together. Ah, feels so good now. Nice and cool. All right, so the hamstrings are getting a stretch here. You're stretching in through the glutes. Again, you're always trying to stretch from the joint of the hip down here rather than from the back. Okay, this has a lot of flexibility. We're trying to get the flexibility here. So if you can think down here, and that's where you're bending from. Ooh, that's why we don't do it from there. Now we know. So keep trying to bend from the joint of the hip here. Press the hips back and down and reach the hands forward and elongate your spine. So again, just like we were doing in plank and the chaturanga and the up dog, you're pulling more forward with the spine. Shoulders back and breathing deeply. Inhale and exhale. Try that again. Inhale and exhale. Nice. All right, let's let that go. Release that back and we'll take it to the other side. So bring your right leg underneath, left leg on top. They were well behaved today.
A younger version. Are they smaller or is it because they're far away?
It's because they're far away. They're the same size. Oh my goodness. So again, we want to have that in front and coming from the joint of the hip, come all the way forward. So side two, right? Other leg on top or close to it. Something like that. Let's reach forward and go for it. Come on, you guys. Squeeze into those hips. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy. Feel the love, right? Feel the love. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. All right. Let's let that go. Woohoo! Rise up. Aha! Take one leg back. All right. One leg forward. And we're going to take it into pigeon pose, right? King pigeon is what we're working on here. So one leg back, one leg forward. So we did our double pigeon, and it's that same joint hip stretch there, but we're going to be working into this back hip. So you roll your back hip, and you don't want to be on your knee. You got to get back into your butt, okay? So you got to find a way to get back into your butt. And then lift. So don't be over here like this to the side. You got to get this hip and roll it to the floor. And if you're forward on your knee like that, you got to either come back or fold this foot in or something like that, right? So you want to get back there, yeah. And so king pigeon, royal king pigeon, you rise up. You rise up and you push your chest backwards. And you're going back, right? And so you're stretching the psoas, and that's this deep muscle here. So that inner thigh stretches back. You just keep pulling it back a little bit further. If you can think about that inner thigh stretching so far back into the sky that it'll lift your leg up behind you, like it'll get you to get this to do, right? And push your foot to your head and your head to your foot. Yeah, good. All right, let's take it around and we'll switch. So we'll bring that leg in and other leg back. All right. So good news here, you guys. We only have 2 legs. Good news! And we're on the last one. So stretch out that hip, make sure you're back into the hip, you're rolling this hip down. And again, king pigeon, you don't want to be forward, right? King pigeon, you go back. So you're working into the psoas. So we stretch up, and you're pulling this up, and this inner thigh, again, is going all the way back there. You're stretching your belly up, up, up. Head back, and that inner thigh stretches so much to the sky that it'll pick up that leg. Pick it up. Head back and breathe. 2 and 1. Woo! All right, nice job. Let's release that down. Woo! And come onto the belly. Okay, so let's just kind of swing out that lower back. And just take a few moments here, you guys, just to pay attention when you're swinging your legs. You know, is it the mid back that you're mobilizing? We want to try to come down into the roots, down to the joint of the hip of that pelvic floor. I want to try to get that to be really open. You know, that we're sitting on it all day long, people. You got to get it open. There you go, good. Awesome. All right, let's release that back down. Good job. Bring the hands back and reach up and lift the chest forward. Lift that chest forward. And go ahead and stretch those legs out, right feet down, and lift through the chest and pull back. Pull back. So lift through the chest. So you're going to drive your chest more forward and up and root through your legs. 2 and 1. Woo, beautiful. Take that right arm out to the right. Lift that left leg over. Open up through the chest. Side of the head is down. This left hand, you guys can do this. You can grab your hands together like this, clasp them, and then get them all the way back and then flip over, you know. You can do that and you get a little bit more into your shoulder and chest. So yeah, you join them together and then you pull and you lean back on them. Yep. And you're breathing deeply as you do it. 2. I know, no use cleaning the mat till the end, so come on back, you guys. Let's swim in it. Let's try the other side. Let's try the other side. Go to the other side, right? And again, this arm can just stay up, or you can bend that bottom arm to join the top hand and use that bottom arm to pull back, head back, chest open, and you'll be getting that chest stretch even more. Head stretch, neck stretch, hip stretch, all of it stretch. Breathe deeply. All right, let's let that go. Nice. Woo! Stretch back into child's pose, just the way we begin the class. Knees wide and hips. Settle back. Are they looser? They a little looser? Those hips a little looser? A little bit. All right, let's come and have a seat for a seated twist. So we're gonna take that right leg out and left leg over for seated twist. Good. So have this ankle or foot right against the outside of the knee and push the knee against it. Okay, so yeah. So you're gonna push this leg against the foot and the foot against the leg. So you're creating this like traction. And we'll sit up nice and tall. So whatever leg this is, the opposite arm is gonna grab it. And you're gonna reach back and use the hand on the ground to lift your lower back up toward your legs. And then twist, please, from the base of your spine. So again, all of us, I'm including me, twist from here because it's loose. So we can do it. And all of us have a problem here. We all have a problem here. So yeah, we do. So we got to twist from there. We want to spin from there. That's the base of your spine. You're trying to think of your spine as one solid unit that you're trying to spin from the base, right? Not from the middle part. Okay, so you want to sit nice and tall. Now you're going to keep your legs in the same position, just twist the other way, okay? So it's the same type of thing, right? Going on, you just twist in the other way, right? And so your arm can go on the inside now. But again, you want to lift and twist from the base of your spine.
I'll get it.
I thought it was a woodpecker. Is it Woody Woodpecker? Come into the center. Woody Woodpecker. Come into the center and switch. It's a phone. I thought it was a bird. I was like, Maria, what kind of bird is it? It's a phone bird. All right, so the famous iPhone bird. So you're gonna press your legs together, right? Press your legs together. So everyone has a different leg, so don't worry about it. Just whatever leg you have, just opposite arm hugs it, reaches. Do you guys get that idea of the twisting from the base of the spine? Yeah, no, maybe, kind of. All right, so you hold the navel in. We talk about that a lot in yoga because you don't want to keep wrecking that part of your spine, that middle part, that weak part, that small part. You want to keep going from the base of your spine, the root of your spine, and twist from there. So you don't have as much flexibility, And this is where we let go of the ego. Ego says go further. Yoga says nah. Yoga says do it right. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, so we keep the same legs, just twist the other way. So you're just coming around and you're twisting again from the roots, from the base. We all got roots, baby. Right? Know your roots, baby, and then spread your wings. Breathe and breathe out. All right, beautiful. Let's come onto the back, bring legs up overhead. Again, same thing in everything you do in yoga. Core is strong, root of the spine, base of the spine, pelvic floor is where you're getting your movement, your mobility, okay? So you want to, from the root of the spine, lift. You don't want to sag into the waist. So you can come into Sarvangasana by lifting your hips and squeezing the root, that pelvic floor toward your feet. Feet go up to the sky, so ankles over elbows like that. That's Sarvangasana, yeah. There you go. So chest high. Remember way back in the classes when I used to come around and grab you guys? Yeah. And I used to push your butt to your face and your legs toward me. Remember that? The good old days. Try that again, right? Butt to your face and legs toward me. Just keep that traction. So you squeeze your tush. Now bend your knees and widen your knees and let your knees drop to the outside of your ears. Shins to the ground, arms to the ground. So this is deaf man's pose. Knees to the ground, shins to the ground, arms to the ground. And breathe. Let your knees drop, let your shins drop, let your feet drop. Let your knees drop. Just keep saying that, right? Knees drop, shins drop, feet drop. Knees drop, shins drop, feet drop. Beautiful. All right, then straighten out those legs over and slowly roll your spine down, super, super slow. And we'll take it to fish pose. So we're gonna end with our fish pose. Fish pose, you bring the hands underneath, your wrists are under your hips, palms down. Stretch out through the legs. And you're gonna stretch your lower belly, so unzip it so that your pelvis tips forward. And then you zip up your chest and your navel is gonna feel like the skin of your belly button is lifting to your chest and the skin of your chest is lifting to your chin. And then you push off the elbows and you squeeze the shoulders and the elbows back and the head back. So once again, don't do it from the waist, you guys. Do it from the root. The base of your spine is pulling down, and as you do that, the rest of your spine will rise up. But you want to find the strength of the elbows back, the shoulders back, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. All right, let's let that all go. Let's go. Tuck right knee into chest, right arm out to the side. Pull your right shoulder as far away from your right hip as you can and vice versa. So pull that knee all the way across, roll to the side of your hip, and move your shoulder from your hip and your hip from your shoulder. Once again, you are twisting from where? The root. Right. The ruta. The base. Your pelvic floor. Twisting from there. Even though you want to twist from your waist, right? Don't you? All right, let's release that and go to the... don't you love it when I tell you what you want? Tell me what I want, Laura. So stretch left shoulder away from left hip and vice versa. And twist from the base of your spine, from that pelvic floor. Roll from there. Beautiful. Life's better when we move from the root, guys. It's all messed up in the middle. All right, let's come down on the back. And if you have another posture you want to do, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, just slide down, close your eyes. And be one with nature. So eyes closed. Feel your breath. Feel this. So you're lying down. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Head rolls back. Shoulders roll back. Legs are totally relaxed. And just keep saying to yourself, let my mind be one with my breath. Let my mind be one with my breath. Let my mind be one with my breath. And again, the philosophy of yoga is to still the mind and to discipline the mind. Discipline the wanderings, discipline the mind from the disturbances and the unrest. And when the mind finds that stillness and that peace, the body finds it and the life finds it. So let my mind be one with my breath. Feel your legs relax deeper, inner thighs soften, belly softens, your back relaxes, jaw relaxes, tongue is relaxed, back teeth are parted, eyes are soft. And so as you breathe in, you say to yourself, I smile, and as you breathe out, you say to yourself, I relax. Inhale, smile, exhale, relax. Continue to ease the body, ease the mind. If the mind starts to wander away from this task, this job, bring it back. And continue to feel the sensations of the breath, of the air, of the ground, the sounds of nature, the sounds within you and around you. Be at ease and connected. Practicing yoga organically this way. Natural. Excuse me. So when you guys are ready to come out of Shavasana, just start to move the body and roll to your side before you come up to seated. Alright, when you do come up to seated, just balance the pelvis, the waist, the chest, the neck, and the head. Feel a little more open in the body, so just connect with the change that you feel compared to when you arrived to your practice. And stay connected with that change. Bring the thumbs to the chest. Okay, so if you do feel a little bit of a change, again, you want to connect with that and draw on that. Take that with you tonight, wherever you go.